Under this, fairly cheap, tacky head cover, apparently is an unbelievable driver with incredible forgiveness. In fact, it's so good, currently it's sold out everywhere. That is a hell of an intro. This here is the Shockwave driver. As I mentioned, I mean, it's come in this head cover, which looks like something out of Lost and Found department. You ready? It's even wackier when you look at the head. And underneath, it's this. A completely white driver with no graphics at all on it. And apparently this is an unbelievable forgiving driver. Now, I've had a little note from the guys who created this driver. Rick, we are Shockwave Golf, located in California. A very small family business with a passion for invention as well as golf. And basically, they've combined those two loves of inventing in golf and brought out this. It has 4 features. 2 of them are patent pending, and the most obvious is this urethane material used to make the head. So urethane is normally material that makes golf ball covers. So they've used basically a big lump of that to make a driver head. It's not heavy though, it's quite light. We have had our drivers tested at golf laboratories in San Diego, California, and we're very pleased with the numbers. But the one thing you can't get from a robot is the feel of this club and the accuracy that comes along with it. If you take the time to hit the driver, please notice the unbelievable forgiveness. I'll leave it brief and hopefully the club will speak for itself. Right, Shockwave, I mean, this is crazy looking. The price is £294. It's much, much smaller than a normal driver head. A normal driver head's 460cc. I mean, there's no actual numbers on this, but this is smaller than a mini driver. This is probably about maybe 300cc at a guess. Again, as I mentioned, you can see the urethane cover, and there's a bit more tech. We'll come on to that in a minute, but I know you're itching to find out how this is going to perform. I am, to be honest with you. There's an ultra light shaft in it. Let's hit this driver. Oh my goodness. I mean, it's so homemade, it's ridiculous. What the hell just happened? That's not the golf shot I've just hit. Has this just broke my launch monitor? Let me hit it again. That's better. I mean, I didn't hit that full because I didn't fully trust it was going to work. That's not a bad hit. I don't know on the first one. GC Quad does not misread. Like it picks up every shot. That first shot was a real misread. I can only put it down to the fact it's a white head and a white ball, and in fact it's made out of the same material. What the hell? You know what's happening there? That is thinking that the club head is the ball. So how GC Quad works, you'll hit a shot, it registers a sound, knows a shot's being hit, and it tracks a moving missile. This, because it's in this exact, pretty much same white as a golf ball, it's picking up the club head. That's why it's like looking like it's doing like a weird top shot that's going left. That was not a top shot that went left. That was a good hit. What the hell? Let's try one more. Okay, I don't know if I can fully trust this is going to pick up correctly. That's a nice hit. It's like it's kind of picking up some and then not picking up some. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, just for this video. Let me try something. Okay, let's try something here. I've got a bit of electrical tape. Let's just do a bit of modification here because it's definitely not registering. The couple of shots there did not register correctly. That last one, that wasn't bad. Like that was actually a pretty good golf shot. But I feel like I can't fully trust the hit, considering I don't know if it's going to pick up or not. And this little bit of tape's not going to affect the performance. put one more little strip on. Because the GC quad works as like a camera system, and it's definitely picking up the driver head instead of the golf ball. Right, let's trust this now. Let's hope that this works. Oh, that's better. It's not a great shot, but I can trust it now. It's a bit of a big slinger. It feels nice. Like, it feels good. Now, this is an ultralight shaft. I mean, it looks very, very kind of basic and homemade. It's got a nice quality Tour Wrap Golf Pride grip. In actually a mid-size as well, so a little bit thicker. It's a very unusual feel. I mean, it's not a terrible golf shot. It's a very, I think because the feel and the sound are so connected, because it's not a high-pitched sound, it feels much more like I'm hitting almost like an old-school wooden golf club. When I started playing golf in around about 96, 97, there was a member of the golf club I used to play at, had like an old wooden Ping driver and 3-wood, and every now and again I'd hit it. It feels a bit like that. It feels solid. Okay, so let's talk a little bit more about technology. Obviously, the first one being this urethane composite material, which again gives it that very unique look, unique feel. The next two kind of patent pending technology stories, which is the vortex generator. So it's basically on the outside of the driver head, on the top, a little bit across the bottom, they've got these aerodynamic reducing strips. Brands have done that before. We've seen Ping with turbulators for many years. If you remember back in the day, around about 2016, Callaway brought out their XR drivers. They were working with Boeing Airline, and they had some kind of technology on the top as well to reduce drag. A lot of companies have done that. This isn't that unique. There's more of them, yes, but it's not that unique. The next bit of technology, this is hard, okay? They're calling it Shockwave Resonator. Now, effectively, what Shockwave are claiming is that when a golf ball hits a driver face, all the energy kind of almost comes out the back of the driver. This is supposed to go, hit the face, goes to the back of the driver, rebound back through the face, into the ball, creating more distance. So that's a tough, I'm not sure if I'm fully believing that. I think what we need to do, I've hit a few warm-up shots. Let's wipe all those warm-up shots, because they were just kind of like me gauging it. I didn't fully trust it. Let's hit 10 proper driver shots and see what the results say. Let's see if the Shockwave Resonator actually works. So again, I've got no real idea how far these are going to go, but let's hit 10 shots, see what the results say. Anything, I can't imagine this carrying 280 yards, I don't. So anything, I think upwards of 265 yards, and then we'll see what the forgiveness looks like. Oh, fuck. Okay, so I've just hit the first two shots, and not a single, it didn't pick up at all. Like, that never, ever, 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 ever happens, ever. So I've just applied a little bit more tape. There we go. Okay, we're off. First shot hit. Oh. This club is like unreviewable. I've never, ever, ever experienced this in the studio. Whoa. I had so much bend it nearly came back to me. I don't know what result's going to come out. I mean, it's straight, but it's just so badly hit. doesn't go anywhere. Okay, last one. Come on, Rick. This has been a real slog. The amount of missed shots it's registered. Come on. Okay. That was about 25 shots hit, 10 that have picked up. Let's have a look at the results. Okay. That was one of the most frustrating reviews I've ever done. Just like I said, the white just kept interfering with the GC quad. Just looking at the numbers, average carry distance 240 yards. Now, what was interesting there, the best shot that I hit was 265. The worst shot I hit was about 223 yards carry distance. Give it some credit, and I'm gonna give me some credit as well. Like, quite a lot of the shots were fairly straight. Like, they were okay, they were finding fairways. Not all of them, one missed right, one missed left, but like most of them actually hit the fairway. But is this a forgiving driver? No, not even a tiny bit. Like, the smaller head size isn't making this driver more forgiving. Bigger head, yeah. Smaller head, no. Urethane cover, urethane composite material for a driver. Does it feel any good? It feels okay. But like I say, it feels like we've gone back in time. It feels like I'm hitting a wooden ping golf club, not a cutting edge technology. And for £295, how is this thing sold out? There's a lot of people, and they might have only made two. This might be one of them. It's not it. Guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned, lots more to come. This is what you come here for: honest, independent, trustworthy reviews. And unfortunately, my honest opinion about this is it's not good. It's not good at all. See you next time.